Because of this, my name is Henrique Camacho, I love Indian people, bro. So it's one of my favorite places on the world. So I have different connection here. I think, my set is completely different here and it's only properly Indian set. I was playing in London now and it was full of Indians, a lot of Indians and okay, I feel in my home. It was amazing because it was my first time and my first time was in the main stage, after Vini Vici. And for me it was crazy because Vini Vici is a legend. How to say? I was maybe nervous and the energy was very good. They have a lot of Indians also there. So I play some mantras. I love Kasol, Goa for sure. But was a surprise for me, Jaipur, bro. The energy was amazing, the club, but was so hot, but the energy was crazy and was a surprise for me. Mandragora played this track, Repose, was a mini hit in Brazil, like this. The world now is totally different. I think the world is more fast. You can see hard techno, high tech is only high BPM is the mainstream now. And after this, have some room on the left side, And when I was enter, some guy do it. I don't know how to say, but do it so strong, bro. It was so massive people, like this. Oh, picture. One by one, and person, no one by one, no time,
Guys, this episode of the Third Eye Wi-Fi podcast is brought to you by johnnybaba.co.in. Johnny Baba is our favorite online smoke shop, which started out as a college project, has now grown to over 20,000 loyal customers because they have got some of the best brands from the country and from the world. Also, they have got a great range of premium smoking accessories and custom glow-in-the-dark pieces, which are live now on their website, johnnybaba.co.in. So make sure you go check out their website and show them some love because they are the ones who made this possible. So, Henrique, welcome to the second episode of Third Eye Wi-Fi podcast with Sci-Fi Magazine. It is an absolute pleasure for us to have you here.
Thank you, bro, for inviting me, and I'm so excited to talk with you.
Okay, so can you tell us about three of your favorite tattoos on your body and what's the story behind them?
Okay, the first was here, when I was 16 years old, and my family don't like this, and I don't like this. It's not a good thing, blah blah blah. And after this, in after 2 or 3 months, I do more three, like this. And but this is one of my favorites. Now uh, I have this like 12 years, And the second one is a gift from my wife. This one,
Wow,
I love. Can you see?
I can
I
see.
don't know if it's possible to see.
Yeah,
One of my favorites, And I love this one,
it's very nice.
octopus.
Yeah,
I like this.
that's
And here, bro, what the fuck? Uh, I don't know how to say in English.
very painful.
Wow,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm sure.
Here is not. It's too sensitive,
Yes.
But this tree is my favorite.
So while I was researching on you, Camacho, I figured out that you started playing at kids' birthday parties, right?
Yes.
So, what was the wildest moment from back in the days? When you were just starting out. What kind of sounds you were playing?
Um, the history was my father when I was 10 years old. He was with panic. No, it's heart attack. So after this, my parents, uh,
Separated.
yes,
Yeah.
and I live with my mom, and we need money, and so I start to work, and I start. I don't know how to say here, but I put on the was like a roller coaster, and the kids go inside 5 minutes, one more kid,
Yeah.
and one day the DJ don't is not possible to come, um, and the owner there call to the guys, and who know to play, and DJ more money,
Yeah.
and I don't know nothing, but uh, I say, oh, I can play, because I need money,
Yeah.
and um my luck, my good luck
Yeah.
was because was 15, 15 birthday, for a girl like
Yeah.
this, and she like electronic music, and I don't know about the electronic music. I put only CDs and play the first on the CD1 and the first and CD2, and sometimes I play a track and the girl, oh, this track is amazing, but I don't know which track, and I was, oh, thank you, and after this I feel, what the fuck, maybe if I create some track, can be my track, the people, wow, this track is good, and after this I start to try make music, and and
That's so inspiring, Camacho. That's so inspiring. So, can you tell me the first song that you really made and then you realize, whoa, I've really made it?
in Brazil or
Yeah,
the
wherever.
first,
The first song.
okay, in 2017 I released a track called Mãe das Águas, this track, and in Brazil is a divine vocal, and was very strong in Brazil. And I was changing my style, because before I was playing minimal, and was my first progressive track, and this track was the first in Brazil to go outside outside my state, with progressive, with psytrance, and after this, I released some tracks. Was very good also, like Catalonia. I don't know if you know this
Very
track.
popular track.
Yes, Catalonia, Maharani High Tech.
Awesome. Yes.
And this Maharani High Tech, for example, was the first track bring me in India. Was very strong here, and I came to India for the first time in 2021. And after this, Sevilla, poof, in 2022, Sevilla
Blast.
blast. But it's strange because I released this track in 2019, and 3 years later, poof.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because I remember when I first listened to Maharani High Tech, right? And I was just blown away that what is this sound? I need to. So I think that was my introduction, I would say, to high tech music. Of course, I've listened to some old school artists, but like this was my first time and I was like, what? This is something new. And I need to explore more of it. And then I started going through your songs and yeah, completely different perspective I got on psytrance music. So I want to ask you, it's such a niche and but such a powerful genre. What led you towards high tech music, and why did you choose such faster BPM, and what made you to transition to high tech music?
so I started with 14, So when I was 16, I started to go to some PBTs, like this. But my friends like only dark music, fast BPMs, and but I don't understand that time, I was like more full on morning, so happy, so colors and like this. And my friend was like only uh dark music and introspective, and I was, what the fuck, I cannot understand this style, and I start with full on night, but my full on was so square, to listen. It's not possible to dance. And I talk with my friend Philip. He have a project now, FLN, you know. And let's make minimal, because minimal have this,
Huge audience.
yes.
Yeah.
And no, I am a psytrance guy. I don't like this. Okay, so okay, I will make this alone, and I start to make minimal. But after 3 or 4 tracks, my minimal project was like this, poof, because of this, my name is Henrique Camacho, and no crazy name, because the crazy names was my friend, good ideas for names and like this, and minimal was not my objective, So I released with my name, but in 4 tracks, poof, and was bigger than my full-on project, So I uh, play some years minimal, but in after 3 years I was saturated
Yeah.
like this,
Yes.
because it's I would like more channels,
Yeah.
more work, and I start to that track Mãe das Águas, more progressive, not full on but progressive, because it's different time after some years, full on morning die in Brazil.
And did you, so while this was happening, who are you looking up to as inspirations? Especially in the high tech. Did you have any high tech
No.
inspiration artists?
So because of this, I start with progressive, and after some 1 year, I think, my idea was make some fast music, but no introspective, no too dark, my idea was bring the colors to high BPM, so with violins, with good instruments, very melodic. And I try to make this with Catalonia. The first drop is progressive, and the second drop is full high tech, but with violins and
Yes.
this vibe, and work very good. Mandragora played this track. Repose was a mini hit in Brazil, like
Yeah.
this. And after this track, because I was 1 year testing, you know, I I think, I will make this style, This is my style, happy high tech,
Yes.
like this, and
That was a sound, nobody ever heard before. And I think to this date, it's pretty unique, and it's your style. I would
yeah.
say it's your style. Nobody plays music like that.
And Maharani also is Maharani high tech is a second version, I don't know if you know if you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
The first version is 2014, no, 2016, I don't know, I don't remember now, but it's only progressive, 135 BPM,
And a lot of people have remixed it well, right? Maharani High Tech and
Yes,
Ganesh High Tech. So like a lot of people have been remixing it in
yes.
their own versions, but
And,
like your style stands out.
and the idea for Maharani high tech was joke with the first version, because the intro is 135 BPM, and when came the drop, it's fuck you, and because it's the new version now.
Yes, yes, yes. So, Camacho, you've been getting so much love from Indian fans. How does it feel to connect with a music community like in India? How does it feel like? And does it affect you, the style that you play around the world, and you have a different set for India? Or what's your opinion on the Indian crowd?
Oh, I love Indian people, bro. So it's one of my favorite places on the world, So have different connection here. I think, my set is completely different here, and is only it's properly Indian set, and I was playing in London now, and was full of Indians, and because it was my first time, I was, oh, what I play here, because it's my first time, and when I see a lot of Indians, and okay, I feel in my home,
Yes,
so
we love you. We love you,
yes,
Camacho.
thank you, bro.
India is very famous for its hospitality. How's your experience been performing with us? Of course, I know you're in a very good hands with Persico, but like, how's your experience been with the Indian hospitality?
Oh, I love, bro. I'm so happy to know about this culture, this beautiful culture, and I love come here. I would like to come more, more times, and every time is special for me.
Yeah.
So
Are you close friends with any Indian artist, or what it's like hanging out with them, with the Indian artist here? Do they ask you a lot of questions about your music, or how's it like? Have you made any good friends in the Indian music scene? Who are the DJs?
yes, I know Sivate, Pyrocane,
Yeah.
and for me is the best
Yes,
in India.
homegrown legend Pyrokind, shout out.
Yes.
Yeah, legend. I love his music. It's very cool. So your sets in India are known to be fast paced. How is the Indian audience compared to the audience around the world, especially in Brazil? How do you compare both of these audience?
It's different because in Brazil the scene is totally different. The people there like more progressive, it's square bass like this. You understand? And
Yeah,
here I feel more free to test new things. In Brazil it's possible also, but in Brazil the people prefer more drops. You understand?
yeah,
When I put something more introspective, more noise, the people is like, okay, where is the next drop?
yeah, yeah,
And here I can try everything, and the people, "Oh, I like this," or okay, I don't like, but here I feel the Indians more. Oh, I don't know how to say in English,
yeah.
but it's more. I feel free to test,
Yes, of course.
And in Brazil, I choose the sequence. This will be good. This will be good
Yes.
because if I try something too different, the people is
What is
like this.
in India? I think the audience is ready for experimental music. They enjoy
Yeah.
challenging themselves while on the dark floor. So it's
Yes.
very unique. It's very
And in Brazil, the people like more. It's not 100%, but the bigger part is like, oh, wanted to listen. Oh, this vocal, I know this vocal, so poof, it explode.
How was the experience at Indian Spirit Festival you recently played? We were just banging that set right now, and
Yes.
you all were grooving. So how was it playing at Indian Spirit? Can you talk about the production or just any your experience at the festival?
Ah,
Was it-
bro, well, it was amazing because was my first time, and my first time was in the main stage, after Vini Vici, and for me it was crazy, because uh, Vini Vici is a legend, and how to say, I was maybe nervous, and when I play, I was totally, I feel good,
Yeah,
and the energy was very good. They have a lot of Indians also there,
yeah.
so I play some mantras, and was amazing,
That's
bro.
so cool, Camacho. That's
Yes.
so cool. So Camacho, from the serene beaches of Goa to the loud and massive Himalayas, you played at some incredible locations in India.
Uh-huh.
Which ones are your favorite? Where do you like to play the most? And if you can give a shout out to some of the festivals or the organizers, which are your favorite, and you want to return back again?
This is easy because I love Kasol, and Goa for sure. But was a surprise for me, Jaipur, bro. Jaipur was crazy. Remember? What the fuck, man? The energy was amazing. The club, but was so hot.
Yeah.
But the energy was crazy and was a surprise for me that time. So uh, my top five is Kasol, Goa, Jaipur, Delhi, and Bangalore, Hyderabad.
Wow,
Okay,
full power.
top
Let's go.
six. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So I want to come back to your some tracks, some of my favorite tracks, Maharani High Tech and Ganesha, right?
Okay.
My favorite tracks, and I'm sure a lot of people in India love these tracks. So can you tell me how did you first learn about the Hindu mythology and what led you to incorporate these elements into your music?
I listened before a lot of Indian music, like Bollywood, and this was my first connection with Indian culture, and I love the the scales, the Indian scales, and sitars like this. And I was with no connection with some Indian people, some Indian guy. So I tried to make my best to, for example, Ganesha High Tech is a track with my friend Zigma, and we don't have sitar in Brazil, so we try to make the best in FL Studio to listen good, to sounds good. Sorry, and after this, Maharani High Tech was the same thing, We I try my best. I listen this vocal and this vocal will be good, And when I put this track, it's the same sitar, digital sitar, uh, war drums like this, and to be like India. And after this, I try to put a different style because was a second version Maharani High Tech, and I think in Maharani High Tech, I feel the energy was what I want. The first was good, but after the second version is okay.
Yeah.
This is the
That's very cool.
yes.
So now you have been going around India.
Mm.
Do you feel there has been any change in do you feel any special connection to the Indian culture or Indian mythology, and how do you translate that into your songs? And also, we were talking that you have some upcoming episodes, right?
Mm.
Upcoming compilation, especially dedicated to Indian audience.
Yes,
So
yes,
if we can talk a little bit about it.
yes. After my tours here, I learned a lot, and lot of good tracks come like Sitar and Parvat River. And now I am working a new EP with 4 tracks. Don't have name the EP, but the tracks will be the first will be Delhi, the second Hyderabad. I don't know the names now, but 4 tracks with 4 Indian cities. This is the
And
idea.
and how what inspiration are you taking from these cities? What kind of inspiration, or how do you make them a special song for the particular city? If you can talk about it.
Yes, I am trying to find some good mantras, from different parts, from for example, north of India and south of India. And after that, after these vocals, I will uh, choose the cities, because it's not good. For example, release a track with south of India
Yes.
mantra with the north
Yes.
city,
Yes.
the name.
Yep.
So
Yes.
and
I'm sure we all are here to help you out, and yeah, I'm sure it'll turn out crazy. I'm really excited for it. So Camacho, I know I met your wife Natalia last time you were in Delhi. Both are very
yes.
beautiful people. If we would like to talk a little bit about how did you guys meet, and I'm sure she has been a big part of your journey. So if you can tell me how did it start, how you decided that you want to get married.
It's crazy because I meet first she's brother, and on the party. Uh, and after this, I meet her because I was his friend. And in some time we are together. And that's why. Um, and maybe 1 year, I don't know, I start to travel a lot in Brazil. So we separated, and one day I was living with my manager in Brazil, in the same house, full of work like this. And she said me, "Oh, I'm going to another state." And I was, "Oh, what the fuck, I lose her now." So no, no, let's live together, because it's too far. And after this, in 1 year, we live together, and now 5 years married.
You're a lucky man, Camacho. You're a lucky man. You're a superstar now, right? Traveling around the world can be very hectic. So how do you guys balance your relationship with such a hectic schedule?
It's easy because when we start, when I meet her, I was DJ, so for her it's normal. But now I travel more, but uh, it's normal for her.
Okay, very well.
She's photographer also, so she understand these crazy dates. And when I was in Brazil, she go with me to take some shots. So it's normal for us. Is everything is good.
Now I know why you have such beautiful pictures on the set.
Yeah, yes.
Very personalized pictures you get all the time. That's very awesome. So, do you have any rituals or anything that you do before any set? Do you have something, any song you listen to, any drink you prefer?
No, I just choose the first track. Maybe I work in some good intro for different parties, you know. For example, every shows in India, for example, every tour, sorry, I try to start with different intros, you know. So last tour was a intro, and this tour is different intro. In Brazil, same. Every uh how to say, in different, for example, in Europe is a different intro. In Brazil is different. Here is different. Only this. But after this, I feel the crowd, and I will.
Okay, awesome. Are you religious? Do you thank God for what He's
Yes.
offered you?
Sorry.
Are you religious? Are you religious?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like this.
So okay, very awesome, very awesome. So you've in some of your past interviews you have mentioned that a lot of people played an instrumental role while you were growing. For example, uh, I heard this name Renan Franco, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so can you tell me about some people who have been instrumental in your life and how they helped you navigate the space?
Yes. Renan Franco was the guy teaching me playing. You know, because in kids party, I was not really DJ. You know, I was only play some tracks, hand on tracks like this, and I was in Renan's house and let's play, but I don't know nothing, you know, and I didn't play with like her like him, you know, and he tell me, bro, you don't play, you know, I will play something for you, and he play a CD with full on, and was my first time listen full on, you know, when I listened this track, when I don't know, was like what the fuck, I like this repetitive, you know, was do, and I was what the fuck, this is the track, you know. And he said to me, bro, this is full on and this is minimal, and he play minimal also, you know. And because of this, what my reference was this. I start with full on, and when I feel my full on so square, oh, I will make some minimal because that reference was and okay, I know this and I will make this to to learn more, you know. It's more easy to do. And another guys was my partnership, my in the project, you know. Felipe FLN, I told you, uh he's like 6 or 7 years uh older than me, like this is correct. And my mom trust him, you know, that time. So I can go to the race with him because my mom trust him, you know. And I was 16, and because of this, I meet some guys, and I get some experiences, you know. And maybe Renan Franco, Philip, and now and after some years in 2017, Bruno Pietro, my manager in Brazil. Uh, After work with him, everything changed, you know, because he trust me, believe me, you know. And I think before my another agents no was not like this, you know. And Bruno, you is the guy, you know, like this. And so these three will be was so important for me, you know.
Yeah. So you have played in festivals around the world and you've worked with different artists and different managers around the world. So what are some of your most favorite collaborations and some amazing friendships that you made along the way?
I have a lot of friends, bro. You know, Chapeleiro, Ras from Upgrade, you know. Mandragora is a good friend. The guys from Fatality also. Let me. So many names, you know. So
I'm sure you've made a lot of friends,
yes, but
Henrique.
these guys is the best for me, you know.
Yeah. Uh, you have talked about that you test your tracks to get the reaction from the audience and then you take it forward. So, like, can you share a moment when a song didn't work while you are at a set and the song didn't work? And how did you fix it? What did you do to fix it?
For example, I was in Hong Kong, you know, and in Hong Kong, I was like I told you in London, what I play here, because it's my first time. I don't know how is the parties here, and I start something in the hotel, and the guy called me to make a sound check, and okay, I will test my track on the club, So when I put there, I put in the maximum and pose sounds good for me, and okay, I will play this track tonight, And when I was there, and is uh Chinese strings, like this, but with good bass lines, and the crowd was crazy, and after this I start to to test more, Okay, I like this, I will test. If don't sounds good, I mix, I change. But I do it a lot. I start something in the airplane or in hotel, and I play, and if don't sounds good, change. It sounds good, okay.
Beautiful. Do you play mostly your songs, or do you also incorporate other artists into your sets?
No, no, only my set,
Play your
my
songs.
tracks. Yes.
Awesome, awesome. Your track "Emotional Memories" has a deep story behind it. It's very close to you. So can we talk a little bit about it? What was the process like while you were creating something so emotional?
Um, is strange because my album Metamorphose. The idea for this album was different because some people produce an album like I will make something introspective and full album is introspective, and for me it's more hand-on because I produce psytrance, progressive, high tech, some hardcore. So my vibe is, today I try to make some high tech, but it's I don't know what happened, so I start some hardcore and poof, or some progressive or some high tech. So the album was like this. I will start, and if I wanna make today progressive, will be the first track progressive. Tomorrow I start a new track. I would like to make high tech. Okay, will be high tech, and the album is like this: is high tech, progressive, and high tech, progressive, high tech.
Yeah.
Because was this will be the first. Okay, the first. The second one is progressive because today I would like to make progressive. Was not I I finished the tracks and this will be the first.
Yeah.
The second was I start this will be
So you don't really plan a lot. It's all on the spot. Whatever you
yes,
think,
yes,
you put it on the
yes,
that order.
because it's difficult. If some days you like high tech, you are with so energy, so much energy, and sometimes you want to stay chill, and like this. When I am like this,
That's so cool.
I start some slow tracks,
Not everybody can pull that off. I'm sure it takes a lot of experience and
Yes.
a lot of places you play. Then you realize, what needs to go next. Your music has gone viral multiple times, right, on different platforms like Sevilla. So how does it feel like, to be a Camacho, be the superstar in the scene, and people love you so much? So what goes on in your head when you see all of it and like people loving you so much and it's going crazy when you're on the stage?
It's very good, and it's crazy, bro, because I was in Hong Kong, in Malaysia, in Europe, in India, and the people know me, and the people know the tracks. So this is crazy because before I was producing with no monitors, nothing, only my laptop and headphones, and now the people know this, know these tracks in my headphones, and and it's crazy because I was producing in my room, and I go to Casol, and some place is playing this track, and I was walking, and oh, this is my track. In Goa, oh, this is my track, so it's amazing, bro.
I'm so glad, Camacho. Totally,
Thank you.
totally. So I'm happy. I'm so happy to see you in India
Thank you,
again.
bro.
So Camacho, performing at some remote locations like in Kasol, it's so difficult for even as attendees to reach there. What are some of the craziest improvisations that you had to make when you didn't get the proper equipment to play? If you can give us some crazy incident that happened.
Okay. The first time in Casol, I was in POP, and when I reached in the party, okay, I stayed there maybe 1 hour before my set, and everything was okay, But when I was in the stage, was with no CDJs, and I called to Percy, what the fuck is not CDJ, And no, what happened? So we need the CDJs because I have not laptop now, and I don't know. I don't remember the name of the guy, but take my laptop, And I put my USB, and my set more introspective, because normally I am I dance, in my show, but that time was like this in the laptop, have some pics, have a picture like this. I am so focused, because it's different for
Yeah,
me, I would
definitely.
like to play in CDJs and put the energy up, but I was so focused because it
So
was different.
how did the set go? Do you think it
No, it
was
was good. I play for that time. I play for the first time Parvati River,
wow?
And when I post this video was with no name, and after this show, okay, will be Parvati River because was a great experience for me,
So Camacho, what's the one piece of advice you would like to give to this young DJs who are dreaming to make it big like you, in back home in Brazil and and in India?
Uh, so you need to never stop, because if sometimes it's difficult, but you need to be strong, maybe, for example, your family don't like this because party life, but you never stop. You need to do it every day, and in some years you will be the reference for the young people,
Yes.
was like me. My family before was, this is not good, this is not a life, blah blah blah, and I was strong. I was working a lot more times, and now my family, like, I'm so proud of you, so, and if I stop, I can live my dream. I can't live my dream,
Yeah.
so you need to believe in you, and it's totally possible,
Yeah. We have seen the psytrance scene is growing at a massive rate, especially in the coming years. Where do you see this in the next decade? Because we already have these massive festivals popping up around the world. So, what's your vision with this music and with the scene for the coming?
bro. I think the world now is totally different, I think the world is more fast, now you can see hard techno, high tech is only high BPM is the mainstream now, no, before was, remember, big room
Yeah.
was 1 to 8 BPMs, and now the minimum for the people dance like this is 145, 150, or more, so I think the future is more high BPM, and like hardcore or high tech. High tech will be more big for sure. I think, maybe some guys now don't like this because high tech is more introspective, blah blah blah. But I think high tech will be mainstream in some time,
So, do you have any advice for the Indian organizers in terms of production quality and the sounds? How do you see the Indian scene, and if you have any advice for them?
It's so much better than 2021, I told you, bro, in Jaipur was great, I don't know why every clubs is not like that place, because the sound system was perfect, the lights, the crowd. If I think in some years, uh more than 50% will be like this, you know. India is like this. I don't know how to say this is coming up.
On a trajectory.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think India will be the India is the best place for me in the world, you know.
Yeah.
So and I don't know if you know, but a lot of Brazilian people wanna be in India, you know. So when some guys come, will be better for sure, you know.
Yes, yes, because Brazil's psytrance is massive. I have some friends there who run this records called Now's Records, and these Brazilian boys, they're doing crazy work.
Yeah.
And we try to collaborate as much as possible, do things together. Awesome. So, this another segment, we'll be doing a rapid fire question round. You just have to say the first thing that comes into your mind. It can either be a sentence or just a single word. Okay?
Okay.
So, five questions.
Like poof poof.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay. So, your favorite festival that you have ever played at?
Around the world. Mm,
Let's say it.
it's difficult. Only one?
Yeah.
Wow. It's difficult. Maybe Base in the Park in Barcelona.
Barcelona, based in the parking.
Base in the Park, yes.
Wow.
I love Indian festival and Brazilian festivals, but I play in October on this festival and the energy was different. Was the first time I feel. Oh, sorry, I am explaining. Sorry,
It's okay.
but
That's okay.
was the first time I feel. Uh, you know, when your show is, for example, do it,
Yeah.
and everybody do. You know,
Yeah.
you understand?
Yeah.
Was like this, and I was like, oh, like this, and the people, oh, again, you know. So this party for me was the best.
One place you haven't performed yet, you dream of performing there. A venue or festival.
Maybe France. I never been there.
Awesome. What's a track that you love but you're too scared to drop during a set? Is there a track that you love but you are scared to drop it in your sets?
Maybe. Oh, it's difficult also. In India or
Anywhere. Or
uh,
maybe in India.
maybe play high tech in some techno festivals, you know.
Okay.
So
Have you done that? Have you done that? Have you
yes,
tried?
because for example, sometimes I would like to play 200 BPMs, you know,
Yeah.
and the people in techno parties is too much, you know. So I was I play or not, I play or not, and sometimes I play and sometimes no, you know, because but it's
That's awesome. If you weren't a DJ, what you would be doing?
I don't know. I don't know, bro.
You don't know? Okay.
Because I start too young, you know.
Yes.
So um, I don't know.
You always had this vision that you'll be a DJ.
Yes, I work in
Right.
Brazil with normal work
Yeah.
with graphics, you know. But I don't know. I'm DJ, you know.
I'm glad. We are all glad. What's the craziest fan interaction you have had during your India tour? Is there any crazy fan interaction or anything that stayed with you? That some fan comes.
Crazy fan.
Yeah. Any memory from around the world or from India?
No, from India for sure. Was crazy for me when in a lot of times, you know, when I was my first time in Goa, the people, uh, oh, take a picture with me, you know, blah blah blah, and also in India, I don't remember the airport, but some people, I sign,
Yeah.
uh,
Autograph.
yes, you know how to say uh, for the auto, you know.
Helmet.
Yes, they like, oh please, like this, and I was and have video, you know, have you know this video, no? Have some backpack, oh please, and in Mumbai also I was playing. I don't know the problem, but the cop was inside the party, and Percy tell me, bro, finish, you know, let's go, and the people was crazy, you know, and was the vibe was amazing but was not with time to pictures, you know.
Yeah.
And Percy, bro, we need to go fast. And after this, have some room on the left side, And when I was enter, you know, some guy do it. I don't know how to say, but
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
so strong, bro. So now it's funny, But that time I was, what the fuck, what the fuck, But because I don't have time to picture and was so massive people, like this. Oh, picture, 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 and I was one by one. And person, no, one by one, no time, no time.
That's cool. What is the one food from India that you look forward to eating whenever you are here?
Butter chicken, bro.
Butter
What
chicken.
the fuck? My favorite.
Awesome. Okay, so that's we are coming towards the end here. And do you have any final shout outs or messages for your fans here in India or and also fans around the world?
Only thank you for believing my work, to follow my work. Is you
Yeah.
uh, uh, make you do it possible, it's correct.
Yeah.
So because of him, of them, um, this is true, So only thank you.
Can you tell the audience where they can follow you or just follow up with your work on social media or where is
Yes,
this where can they find
Henrique
you?
Camacho DJ in all of platforms, in all platforms, you can follow me.
Okay, awesome, awesome. I think that is it, guys. Let's go. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Thank
bro.
thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it, bhai.
It
Appreciate
was
it.
fun.
Same, likewise. So, guys, that brings us to the end of our second episode of Third Eye Wi-Fi podcast with Henrique Camacho. I want to give a special thank you to Percy Power and Henrique Camacho for making this happen. I wish them all the best in their upcoming tours and festivals. If you like our work, you can subscribe our YouTube channel, you can like the video, and you can comment if you have any feedback or suggestion. You can also follow us on our Instagram, which is Third Eye Wi-Fi Podcast and sci-fi.magazine. So stay curious, stay inspired, and keep the underground spirit alive. Thank you, guys.